Hey, everybody, and welcome to Task Force Unlikely, Episode 6 Open and Shut. So, last time, Task Force Unlikely investigated and infiltrated Orlando's tailor shop. Gayle snuck in and knocked out a guard and janitor with sleep. She motioned the rest of you guys in, and Tarbek slammed the mannequin against the wall with stone shape.
It's like I built it into the wall.
Yeah. It's like some kind of, avant-garde art piece. You then had some trouble getting the wall smashed, but eventually busted it down, headed downstairs, where you found Father Imdar, Durgar Adderbrent, the walking corpse of Waterdeep, and a masked lord of Waterdeep, some friendly mushroom folk, and a woman dressed in dark leathers. You busted them out before being assaulted by some doppelgangers and psychic fishmen, which you promptly defeated, before heading back upstairs, briefly talking to the city guard, and that's where we wrapped up. So, Lady Kaw was talking to the Lord Adderbrent and had offered him a fortune telling, and he kind of looks at it and he says, you've only really ever seen, for the couple minutes you've known him, you've just kind of seen him shuffle about, not really seem to understand what's going on. But he kind of looks you all up and down, and he says, he kind of looks at the little token you've given him, and he says, well, I don't know why you're giving me something. Don't I owe you all something?
Do you have anything to give us?
He says, well, there's money, or I could owe you a favor.
What kind of favor are we talking here?
He kind of looks around and he says, perhaps it is not best to discuss it here. I may have something else for you as well. Could we perhaps go back to my manor?
I'll look around at the rest of the party.
As I see it, yes.
I mean, aren't we supposed to go fight some guy?
I mean, when are we not supposed to be fighting someone?
I would rather regroup before we try and go fight a mind flayer. Assuming, of course, they don't kill anyone else in the next 8 to 10 hours.
And Navira's looking at the 2 spell slots she's got left. She's like, that may be a beneficial idea.
You might want the paladin full up.
A little bit.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying. Roll.
Look, a fully charged paladin is like a T-34. A paladin with no spell slots left is like a wet noodle.
They get 2 attacks a turn.
That's true. That's true.
That's it, though.
Congratulations, you're a kind of crappy fighter.
Yeah.
Without spell.
I mean, I can
Mediocre
reroll
fighter.
what's it do's.
They still have lay on hands, so you can still heal.
Until
Yeah,
that
but
runs
there's
out.
only so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
until
but when
that
people
runs
are taking like 30 damage a turn, there's only so much you got.
out. But yeah, so you can either follow Lord Adderbrent back to his manor or investigate Orlando's house.
I say we go to the manor first.
We still had our are allies with us, the Gauntlet guys, right?
Yes.
All right.
They are going to want to take Father Imdar back to the temple.
Is there anyone they can send to investigate this place?
You really want to send someone alone?
To Orlando's house? Yeah, they can send some people.
Okay, because I don't want to leave this guy alone. I mean, if we want, we can come back later. But if he gets word that we raided his shop, he could skip.
Yeah, and so what I think we should do is try and get maybe a bodyguard detail for Durgar is his name?
Yeah, Dorgar, yeah.
Okay, that would be like, just, first of all, that'd kind of be like if I called myself Brow, but whatever. So thank you, someone got it. Second of all, yeah, I think we should probably like get him a guard detail, just one or two slightly intimidating looking people.
I mean, I think what he wanted us to do was us to be the guards. Like, we follow him back to his house and talk to him.
I mean after we leave, because I'm seriously worried that someone is going to try and break in and murder him again.
Yeah, you guys are the only ones who have successfully protected him, so he trusts you guys and your judgment.
That's fair. All right.
If you vouch for the people that you would send to guard him, he would accept.
All right. Here's what I say we do. I think we should go with Durga guy, see what he has to offer, and then once we're done with him, set a guard detail on him in case he gets kidnapped again. We also need to send at least a spy to Orlando's house in case he tries to get out.
The halfling knight Sir Roland will pull up on his mastiff, and he says that he can go investigate Orlando's house. And that he won't do anything foolish, but that he can head over there and stake it out.
Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
He says, "I," slams down his visor, and says, "Grumsy!" And he rides off on his mastiff.
Before he can get away, can I give Grumsy a couple good scritches?
Of course.
It's like every time you have mentioned the prospect of Orlando or Orlando showing up, Lady Kaw has like visibly kind of like bristled back up. Mm-hmm. She does not look forward to ever seeing this person again. If she cannot, she'd be all right with that.
Okay. Emotional support battle, massive. Yeah. And he'll ride off.
Well, my mule isn't here right now for me to hug, so there's that.
How do you feel about Myconids? Myconids.
Tarbek is high-fiving all the Myconids. Some of them have little helmets now.
But
they're really like trash can lids.
Pretty much.
With straps on them.
But yeah, if you guys want to go with Lord Adderbrant, he'll kind of start to shuffle, and the Myconids will once again pick him up and start going through the city streets. He's kind of just not so bad once you get used to it.
He's like pointing which direction to go.
Left, right, left.
Alright, we'll follow
Has
this
one of
little
whatever
parade.
Myconids eat, just like on a stick on a string.
Yep.
I like to imagine Myconids are kind of like crows in that they are definitely intelligent, but like not really sure what's going on there. Bad analogy.
No, they're just our Pikmin.
Yeah, no, they are.
They're having a good time.
Yeah. They seem to
I
like
love
this.
them.
They seem to like this guy because he smells like home or something. Mothballs and caves.
Oh boy.
But you guys are in. Oh, I loathe to say it. I believe you were in the Sea Ward Um, and you start to traipse across town, and you head to the Trade Wards, which is, you guys have been in before. It's where Gayle lives, and it's not necessarily where you would think to find the home of a nobleman. Those are usually in the Sea Ward.
The Sward.
You guys approach a very old, kind of out of style house that does not fit the surrounding neighborhood, as if the neighborhood was built around it. And Lord Adderbrant kind of gets up off the Pikmin. He shuffles into and up the steps of his house.
As Tarbek follows, he's just going absolutely apeshit with the mending cantrip. Just everything that on this house that just looks like old or decrepit.
Well, that's all of it. Because if you enter, it does not look like Lord Adderbrant has much staff anymore, and everything's kind of dusty and broken.
I mean, are the mice in it his staff now?
Sorry?
Are the mice in his staff now?
Why not? Yeah. One of them has a little butler's outfit on.
Where'd that come from?
His valet and his Batman.
I just wanted a little French maid outfit.
Yep.
That one makes me a little uncomfortable. God, I love Myconids. Myconids. Whatever. So we're following him to have a discussion.
Yeah.
Does he keep going deeper into the house, or has he like stopped us in the front?
He has kind of entered what you would say is the sitting room, kind of out front. And he,
all right.
He asks if anyone wants a drink.
Nira's gonna look around at everything, just completely covered in dust, and then just kind of look back at him and stare.
Tarbek will raise his hand and then look at Navira and kind of.
And he will very shakily.
So would Navira still be carrying the cask of wine that I looted?
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, just like up on her shoulder, this whole way.
Yeah, you can crack that, and now, granted, his glassware is again dusty, so you may want to, I don't know, like just sit under it.
Yeah, but she'll like pop it down in front of everyone, like like there's a nice glass coffee table. She'll just like slam it on there.
Okay. Okay.
Help yourselves.
Pop the top off it, hand everyone straw.
Tarbek doesn't even hesitate. It's like, what? We do this all the time.
Okay. So, he kind of very shakily pours himself a drink and kind of very shakily downs it very quickly. And he looks at you all and kind of nods his head and says, "Yes, I'm sorry my house is in such a state, but many don't think people live this long. Humans, at least. Most of my money is, well, my sons have it all. They left me this house. So kind of them. But regardless, I am still a Masked Lord of Waterdeep, and with that comes perks of my station. A favor from me could get you out of numerous kinds of trouble you might have in the city. It could cause trouble for someone else. Name it, and it can get done."
I think I'm going to stick that in my pocket for now, but I'll hold you to that. I'm going to lean into Kaw and say, how long would you say he has to live?
How long would I say this guy has to live?
I was asking Lady Kaw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, none of you are humans. The dude looks like, I mean, he is 100 if he's a day. Like, based on how much he's shaking, you're shocked the walk up the stairs didn't kill him.
Maybe we should take the gold.
Now, hold on. My goal here is the complete destruction of the Red Wizards organization. Now, that seems like a lot to ask. I know. But anything that you could do to help would be very much appreciated.
He'll say, interestingly enough, that may relate to the favor I was going to ask. He will say, I was not kidnapped here. I often take walks in the city of the dead. I hate to say, many of my friends are still there. But he will say,
right.
It's also one of the only green places in Waterdeep. And Gayle, as a native of Waterdeep, you would know the City of the Dead is functionally Waterdeep's park. Like, people go and have picnics there because it is the only part of Waterdeep that's not paved over. So while he is adding a sad touch to it in that all of his friends are there, it's not weird for people to take walks through the City of the Dead. He kind of looks off into the distance and he says, as you can see, I have few comforts left in my life. I have few things left to me outside the weight of my station, and that burdensome feeling that maybe you'd just be better off to your family if you weren't here. Walking through the City of the Dead is nice. It's peaceful. And that peace of mind was taken from me when I was kidnapped there, and taken into a dungeon. While I was there, I have been in Waterdeep a long time. I have seen the rise of red wizards. I know red wizards when I see them. There were red wizards down there, conspiring with my captors. I would like you to go into that dungeon and murder all of them, and find anyone else who may have been captured. This city has enough problems where families can't even enjoy a picnic without fear of being assaulted or kidnapped.
I mean, sounds reasonable. You're getting a favor out of it.
How does the old man feel about hugs? Because Lady Kaw would like to give him one.
He will for sure take a hug.
Tarbek sheds a single tear and tries to conceal it.
Navira very much likes the idea of going down and bring a bunch of red wizards.
She seems like the type.
And she'll tell him, my lord, a trap was recently set up by this heinous organization that killed many of our order. I would very much like to repay them in kind.
He will say, yes, good, excellent. And he'll kind of look at all of you, and he'll notice one of you, if you still have the Order of the Gauntlet panel on, and he says, a good, strong organization. I can dedicate some funds to your temple as well, if you'd like. As a further show of good faith, but no pun intended. But yeah, he will kind of nod and say it would bring me great peace of mind to know that such capable adventurers are looking into it.
Sounds just.
Okay.
All right, on the same page here. Gonna crack some wizard skulls.
At this point, Navira will look down and like realize that whatever's like through her is like dripping blood, and she'll be like, "We might need to take care of this first."
He will say, "I have plenty of rooms upstairs. I can perhaps find some linens for your a rest before you head into the crypts."
I'd suggest you learn how to get blood out of cloth.
He says,
She'll look back at her arm.
Yeah, I used to have people for things like that. I believe Club Soda does it.
Also baking soda.
Does thaumaturgy do it? I don't remember.
I think
Prestidigitation
does.
Definitely does.
Thaumaturgy would not.
Thaumaturgy could make it like waves in the wind, but that's it.
I mean, I have minor illusion. I could just make it look like it's not there.
There we go.
There.
Make it look clean.
Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, Tarbek will, he doesn't actually really want to stay here, but he kind of feels bad leaving the guy alone. So he will be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That's all I have to say.
Okay. But yeah, he will go upstairs and
you don't have to do that. We'll take care of it.
Just point us in the right direction, and you don't. It'll be morning by the time you get done.
He'll point upstairs and say, "Take any room."
All right.
You guys can get a long rest if you'd like, or a short rest, whatever you want.
Do we have time for a long? Okay, I guess we're taking a long rest.
Sure. You have time for a long rest if you'd like one.
Please. I need all my spell slots back.
The tank is saying we should take a long rest. We should take a long rest.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. And just for the record, still blessing my Warhammer because it does damage.
Awesome.
Since we're right by where Gayle lives, she'll like flip out at night.
Okay.
Just not like she'll come back, but she'll go back to her house.
Okay.
For a little bit and talk to her uncles.
Okay. It is a perfectly average night there. You know, for all of the excitement you've had, they're living their best normal life. Just had a big order today. Oh, did you? Yeah.
That seems like refreshing, honestly.
Yeah.
Every time we get a snippet of Gayle's non-adventuring life, it is delightful.
It really is.
She'll also bring up the fact that she's now working for one of the Mass Lords of Waterdeep, and that it might be good to go around his house.
Drop dish. What?
Gayle responds by shrugging and saying, "Freelancing."
one of them will accuse you. It's not that Omen Drawn fellow, is it? Can't attest. Can't stand him. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, that'll be another thing we ask of Lord Adderbrand. Put a good word in for us so Omen Drawn can shut his mouth.
Terrible. He's apparently off plane right now. It's fine. But yeah, Gayle can go home. The rest of you all can find rooms. I'm going to do this randomly. Navira, you are sleeping in clearly his daughter's room that he has kept the same way since she left, and it's got some giant 4-poster princess bed and a bunch of creepy dolls in it.
Navira sleeps on the floor.
Okay. But yeah, he'll.
She also turn all the dolls' heads around. Nope.
Man,
I've seen blood-soaked battlefields, but this,
I was just about to say, I've seen some shit, and oh boy, just no thank you.
I've seen some shit, and none of it has been soulless porcelainized before.
Check to make sure none of them are alive.
None of them
the rooms get destroyed if that's the case.
Divine sense.
Burn it down.
Divine sense. Think we're okay.
Yeah. Whatever room Tarbek stays in, it's getting a full reno.
Got a demo to reno.
Oh boy.
Yeah. By the time he gets out of it,
Speaking of which, there's another explosion in Trollskull Alley.
Yeah. Terrible neighbors. Neighborhood's going to hell.
It's got the really obvious just finished building this wood.
Walk in, it smells like varnish and paint.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open a window.
Tarbek makes a window. From scratch somehow.
Okay. So, after you guys take a rest, Gayle, I presume you just come back after you take a quick 6.
Yeah.
You head back. You guys re-meet up. And Lord Adderbrand says he can show you where you are to go. Oh, boy, it's all the way up there. Oh, that's going to be unwieldy. Never mind. I forgot the only map of Waterdeep in Waterdeep Dragon Heist is a poster map, and that's going to be hard to show you guys.
Oof.
But you guys, the trade ward is not far from the City of the Dead. It's on the border of it. So you kind of shuffle along. You guys probably could have taken part of your long rest as he walks. He's so slow. But he'll start to walk and head through the city and into a patch of land. And for the non-natives of Waterdeep, there is you enter a very nice patch of green area. Let's see. Here we go. It's grassy hills, tended flower beds, artfully placed clusters of trees and bushes, beautiful sculptures, astounding architecture, and gravel paths that wend intriguingly through it all. You notice that there aren't many individual tombstones. It's mostly mausoleums. because the city is so large, and this graveyard's not huge, so it's more efficient to entomb people instead of bury them. And you also notice a lot of individual sculptures of people, clearly commemorating their passing. And one of the cemetery's most impressive attractions is the Warriors Monument, which is an intricate 60-foot-high sculpture which depicts a circle of men and women striking down trolls, orcs, hobgoblins, bugbears, and barbarians, all of which are falling backward and outward around the warriors. Above them all, a flying griffin rider spears a skeletal knight whose breastplate bears the symbol of Merkel, god of the dead. As this is, though it is late winter, today is actually kind of a nice warm day. It's probably around 50. The fountain has been turned on, and this giant statue is a fountain where water shoots out of all of the wounds of the warriors. So
Tarbek is absolutely enthralled by this.
It's real pretty.
It's kind of a tourist trap.
It's a lot more romanticized than the real thing.
Well, that too. So
that's a bad idea, but it's tempting.
I guess stone shape.
Oh,
I was tempted to ask if I could make thaumaturgy to turn the water in the fountain red.
Sure.
But I'm not going to do that.
Okay. It's probably better than stone shaping. Stone shaping might actually get you arrested.
No, for sure it would.
Let's see.
That's definitely vandalism.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I was just listening.
I'm
Like
not
mine, if I get in trouble for it, I can just turn it off.
Exactly.
Now, the other good news is, if you do get in trouble for it, you are walking with a Mass Lord of Waterdeep who can just get you out of trouble. However, that's your favor. So, okay. So,
Like in Skyrim, the same excuse only works once.
yeah. Okay. So, you guys are walking, and you head toward a one of the mausoleums, and it is kind of engraved on the door is kind of a low-setting sun, and you would say like snowflakes kind of coming down from a cloud, and the Lord kind of looks around and he says, now technically this is disturbing the dead, but for the greater good. And
I'm a cleric.
I can break whatever law I want.
I disturb the dead all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of part of my job.
He'll kind of point to the door and he'll say, straight back the main tomb. If you push the kind of the sarcophagus top off, there are stairs going down into a dungeon. That's where he was taken through, at least.
Coolio.
These people do have a flair for the dramatic.
I don't need to use divine sense to figure there might be some undead or something down here. So everyone on their guard. And Tarbek will go and pry that off.
Okay. And indeed, there are stairs going down.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do you want me to go first? Check for traps?
What?
How well lit is it down there?
In this section, it is not well lit.
Okay.
So, who does not have dark vision? Is it just Lady Kaw? Okay.
Who has the light cantrip?
Yep.
I have dancing lights.
Yeah, but this way I can have her do this, be holding a feather, and cast light on the feather.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have the light cantrip.
Does thaumaturgy make things glow? I think it can make
Not
bright
enough
things
to
brighter.
use it as a torch.
Yeah, I think
Whereas light turns objects into torches.
Yeah, it turns it into a little torch.
I am a forge cleric, so I kind of just assume I'm on fire all the time.
Yeah, just use the light of Tarbek's beard.
Yeah. I mean, that's only like a 5-foot zone around him, though. So
He has to extinguish it whenever it's time for
I
spell.
saw this coming and brought a solution,
Yeah.
and I employ that
you
solution.
got light. Okay. And you said you put it on a feather?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay. You guys head down a long set of stairs. And
We did leave the Mass Lord of Waterdeep up top, right?
yes, he is not coming down with you.
Did his Pikmin carry him home?
Yes. And if you wanted to, you guys could have sent word to the Order of the Gauntlet, and they would send some knights over.
I would have
like
given a
to.
message to one of the Pikmin.
Yeah, I would have left Abernathy and Foresight business card with the board.
Okay. He will
I
take
do
it.
business.
And
We have a senior discount.
I'm also a veteran. Do they stack? So yeah, you guys head down the stairs, and as you do, you enter, or you see up ahead, there is a diamond-shaped room, and then a couple more stairs, and then what looks like a opening into a dungeon complex.
Just gonna nonchalantly look at the stonework around here, trying to discern its origin.
Sure.
I think that's history, and I got a 20, 30-20.
Okay, and you had advantage because it's stonework?
I get double my proficiency bonus.
Double your proficiency.
It's not advantage.
Okay. So, you would say it's very old. I know it says
It's at least like 15 years old, guys.
yeah. It's very old. You would say it is roughly as old as Undermountain, and was maybe, if not built by Hallister, was certainly fashioned kind of after that style.
Undermountain being, sorry, I'm a little bit rusty.
Sorry. Undermountain is the also known as the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, available now in local bookstores. Is Hallister's giant 23-level dungeon that he murders adventurers in Underwater Deep. So it's hundreds of years old, and Hallister is a human who just keeps... The dungeon won't let him die. So it's hard to tell if it was built by Hallister. As far as you know, there's no section of Undermountain over here. But new sections of Undermountain are found all the time. But yeah, so it's very, very old, presumably human-made dungeon.
Every door to a new section is just a cover of one of the Wizards of the Coast books.
Yes.
Undermountain, Waterdeep's Disneyland.
Oh God, I hope not. Please don't take your kids.
Whole family.
Please don't take your kids to Undermountain. I'm begging you.
I hear it's super crowded in the summer.
Oh, for sure. Mostly with corpses, weirdly enough. But
anyways, let's
Really,
keep
the
going.
best time to go is late September, early October. It's not going to be super hot. The crowds have died down from after the summer.
yeah.
Well, died down. They're all dead.
Make sure you get your fast passes in advance.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you want to download the app, the Undermountain app.
which is just a shovel.
Yes. Okay, but yeah, diamond room, dungeon ahead of you.
All right. Tarbek will take some of the diamonds. No. I'm a very funny person. This will be my last podcast. Yeah. So I didn't see anything when I was looking at the stonework, aside from it being very old and reminiscent of Undermountain.
Correct.
Okay.
I cast augury.
Okay. Do you have to pick a person?
Yeah, but I can also, I think, pick me or just like literally anyone. No, let's pick Navira.
Okay.
What does that do?
You get to see if it's going to be good or bad. Let's see.
All right, cool.
It's like my barometer of, are we in for some shit?
That actually makes sense because Navira is usually the one who gets hit first.
Wheel and woe. Yeah. So good and bad. There's danger up ahead, but also reward. It's a dungeon.
Question. Is there any specific object that we were looking No, never mind. I'm just trying. Locate object's not going to work. I don't know what I'm saying.
No.
We are on a murder quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants you to kill everybody down here.
Yeah, locate creature's a 4th level spell, so keep going.
Okay.
Headed to the dungeon,
Okay.
Should I check for traps?
please.
No one's been asking me.
If you would like to check for traps, go ahead.
I just assume that Navir has been holding you out like a metal detector this whole time.
Oh, that's a good roll. An 18.
Okay. So, this diamond-shaped room is trapped.
Oh, good.
All right.
You see a pressure plate up ahead that, after you walk onto it in the middle of the room, all 4 walls shoot darts.
So,
Classic.
Tarbek tries to move forward. Gayle just kind of grabs him by the back of his arm and like, hang on. She'll point it out.
Okay. Would you like to try and disarm it?
Sure.
Okay. Thieves' tools check.
Can I aid her with that, given that it is native stone and I have proficiency in masonry?
Yeah, so...
And you have guidance.
Advantage and guidance.
Nice.
All right.
That's 16 plus. So it's proficiency plus dexterity?
Yes.
That's 21 plus another 4. 25.
Dang.
No.
I actually rolled well. The 8 dice sets I bought are actually work.
The party just turned into the bomb squad for a second.
So yeah, deftly and quickly, Gayle takes out her thieves' tools and kind of gets under the trigger plate and makes a couple quick movements and kind of gets low and presses on it, and the trap does not trigger, and you believe you've disarmed it.
I like to imagine like some dry ice smoke rises out of the seams.
Okay.
Also, just throwing it out there, Gayle has advantage on stealth checks if she needs it.
Okay. Excellent.
There is no reason to not have that on.
Right.
Right.
So, okay. So, you guys enter into a roughly triangular chamber with a door to your left, a door to your right, and a door straight ahead of you. A set of double doors straight ahead of you.
Careful, a different shape means a different trap. Sorry, did you said double doors ahead of us, door to the right, door to the left?
Exactly.
Okay. Good adventurers go left? Question mark.
Hang on.
But
Using
not
my
before
divine
checking for
sense,
traps.
can I feel anything?
Sure. Divine sense.
Fiends, undead, celestials, and I think aberrations.
Not aberrations, only
Not aberrations.
celestials. Fiends are undead.
I can never remember which one the Rangers can sense and which one's the
Rangers. I think is fey beasts and monstrosities, and also their favorite enemy.
Let's see. You sense none of those things within 60 feet.
Damn. All right. Well, that's the only insight I can offer.
Did you say the doors had like shapes above them, or was it just plain?
No, they are just plain.
Okay. So I'm guessing the double doors are probably to whatever big gathering place they are, and the other doors might be like little offshoots. Would be my guess.
Fair assumption.
If you have big doors, they're probably for something big to get through, like crowds.
Can we check for traps again?
Sure.
Okay, we'll check for traps.
Yeah.
I will assist because stonework.
Guidance.
16 plus 9 is
25 again?
Yeah, that's right. I can do math.
Sorry.
Okay. You do not believe any of the doors or spaces in this room are trapped.
Good adventurers go left.
Do they? Sure, let's go left. You guys seem to be out of options.
Freak.
Okay. You guys go left.
Turn to page 42.
Yeah. Scroll through my PDF. Okay. You guys see a couple feet up the hallway, a door to your left, and then other than that, straight on, bend right.
Oh boy.
Before they do anything, Gayle's going to make. I guess she has like maybe a piece of chalk or something, and make a mark on the door or somewhere near it.
I was about to do the same thing.
Excellent.
I'll go investigate the door.
Okay. Would you like to make an investigation check, or just open it, or perception?
I mean,
that's better.
Investigation is actually better. My perception is terrible. All right.
I guess all guidance.
Please do. I rolled a 5.
I don't have.
Well,
I can't aid another hand guidance, I guess.
no,
one or the other. Yeah.
It's probably fine.
No. So that's a 6.
Okay.
It's fine.
You don't think the door is trapped or anything like that, and you can kind of. It's not locked.
I do not trust my sense on that, and I'll defer to Gayle.
I'll take a look at the door.
Okay. Perception or investigation check.
19 for investigation.
You can roll with advantage if you want to, but I don't think it'll make a difference.
Oh, well, I rolled again. I got a natural 20.
Oh.
Dang! All right.
Okay.
You're looking very hard at that door.
But did you really look at the grain of the stone?
Kind of at first you're looking at it and you don't see any of the telltale signs of a trap. But then you do notice, kind of as you are kind of looking over it one last time, you notice on the door handle there appears to be some kind of like sticky poison substance on it.
Ew, someone sneezed on this door.
Gross.
Do I have like smithing tongs that I can like use to turn the door handle?
Oh, for sure. You guys can definitely figure out how to open this door without touching the door handle. Yeah. Tongs, if anybody has mage hand, that would do it for sure.
I do.
Okay.
If someone
Yeah. Combo of tongs and mage hand. One person turns the handle, the other person pushes open the door.
I think mage hand's gonna be fine.
And you guys see. Let's see. A small storeroom that looks like it has not been used in a long time. It's filled with debris, including remnants of wooden chests, shattered glassware, and bits of cloth.
If that's all that's in here, why would they poison the door?
The poison looked really, really old. And a lot of this stuff looks like it had decayed from time. So.
Now, but the chests have been smashed, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this place has already been looted. I mean, I'll make an investigation check for posterity, or would that be perception? I don't know.
Investigation or perception. Either one's good.
Perception is better for me, being a cleric and all, and that is a solid 19.
Okay. Yeah. If you had to piece it together, it was at one point a storage room for someone, presumably whoever built this dungeon. And through a combination of adventurers raiding this dungeon and time, it has been torn apart already.
I don't think I can give myself guidance, unfortunately. Oh, wait a second. Yes, I can.
I think you can. Tap
okay, so that's... never mind, 22. But I don't think it makes a difference.
Same info, yeah.
Wand of Secrets.
I forgot that's a thing you have.
Yeah, what's the range on Wand of Secrets?
30 feet.
30 feet. There are no secret doors in this room.
Just so you know, I can recharge that using one of my abilities if it runs out of charges.
We've got 2 more for now, so I'll keep that in mind.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what Tarbek's magic item does.
I say we move on.
Okay.
No point in dilly-dallying.
So there's the door behind you that you guys came in through, or straight ahead, and it bends right.
Let's keep going to the right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll make another mark, where the thing turns.
Tarbek will... He'll just fucking smash the door handle. Poison, no touchy.
So you guys see a small rectangular room with a couple visible exits. There is an exit straight ahead of you and an exit to the right. And in the center of the room is a chest.
A chest, you said?
A chest, yeah.
Well, that's obviously trapped.
Yeah, that's either that might be a mimic inside of a mimic.
Do I see overthinking written on any of the walls?
Adventurers always overthink.
Tarbek will kind of nod to Gayle and then get ready to smash the chest with his hammer in case it comes to life.
Okay.
Yeah, well, check for traps for it.
Okay. So make a perception or investigation check.
Hey, I rolled another natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
The chest is not trapped, but it is locked.
Oh, I'm going to unlock it.
Guidance.
What? Okay. That would be 18 plus. That's a dirty 20 with the guidance, and it was plus 5, so 25.
That's your lucky number this episode, apparently.
Yeah.
Once again, very expertly pick that lock, and it pops open. And inside the chest is another chest.
So I guess I'll open that chest.
Okay.
Guidance.
That chest is not locked. Inside that chest is another chest.
How many more of these are we going to do?
Can I keep
At
going?
this point, Lady Call's just gonna kind of like reach out, close the biggest chest, pat the top of it, and just look at everything.
While this is happening, can Navira check out the rest of the room and see if there's anything?
Say that again?
Can Navira check out the rest of the room and
Sure.
see if there's... Alright, I'll make an investigation check, because I'm better at those.
I'm just going to use thaumaturgy to, like, open the unlocked chests like they're pages of a book, by the way.
That's a 14.
You keep opening all the chests? Is that a yes, Tarbek?
Yeah, but, like, again, with thaumaturgy, I'm kind of, like, half-handedly, like...
Roll initiative.
Oh, God. All of
I'm
us?
sorry.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
I apologize.
Oh, that's great.
But
I got 5.
I
I
wanted
got
to
a
know...
9.
I wanted to know it was in the center of this Matryoshka doll. I feel real bad now. I got a 7.
Okay.
5.
Wow, we're doing real great today, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get through. Who got the highest out of all of you?
I got a 9.
9?
I think that was the highest.
Oh boy, guys.
Oh my god.
I
To be
closed
fair,
the
I
box.
don't
I
think-
thought we weren't doing that anymore, and then someone needed to know what's in the box.
Oh, come on, like you weren't curious.
I was curious, but I knew it wasn't going to be worth the effort of getting the box open.
I'm
I
sure
was-
it has to die for it.
Yeah. After Gayle, who got below a 9?
I got a 7.
7.
I got a 5.
5. Lady Kaw.
I also caught a 5.
Okay.
Your dex is definitely higher than mine.
Yep, but I also want you moving first.
Alright.
Tarbek was probably like leaning on the biggest chest. Oh my god.
Okay.
In fairness, he deserves it.
Okay.
25 mimics stacked on top of each other.
It's only 4 mimics stacked on top of each other.
I thought I was joking about the mimic inside of another mimic.
So the largest chest will open, and it will shoot out 2 smaller mimics, who will
Great.
inch their way towards you guys. One of them will attack Navira.
Oh boy.
20 to hit.
Damn, okay.
Sorry.
Take 7 piercing damage and 4 acid damage.
Jesus, okay.
And Tarbek, 22 to hit.
Just barely.
As she's burning, Navira is going to shoot a deadly look at Tarbek.
Tarbek takes 7 piercing damage and 4 acid damage.
Sorry.
And Gayle, it is your turn.
Oh my god. Gale's gonna cast Fairy Fire,
Okay.
so they have to make saves for me.
Dex saves.
Hope boxes don't have good decks.
They will all fail their dex save.
Yay. And then I'll use my bonus action to disengage and back up.
Okay.
Like, nope, nope, nope,
There's
nope.
3 of them, right?
There are 4 of them.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
And Tarbek, it is your turn.
I'm gonna turn on the blender.
Okay.
So that's a dexterity save, right?
It's a wisdom save, but does it go off on your first turn you activate it? Let's see. Spirit Guardians. Let's see.
It is a wisdom save, and it does. And it's when it enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn. Okay. So this would count.
Yeah, I guess it would. Okay.
So yeah, Tarbek will turn on the Thresher Maw. One of his ancestral guardians kind of just slaps him in the back of the head and is like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then just goes to beat on the mimics.
And they will all fail.
All of them? Wow.
Yeah, no, I rolled shockingly low.
Okay. I forgot how many D8s this character uses.
It's 3.
That is 12 points of radiant damage.
Okey-dokey.
And for my bonus action, I'd like to cast Spiritual Weapon. So that'll be an attack. It's a giant key this time, by the way.
Okay.
Because, of course, that didn't do so good, though. That's 14.
14 is a hit.
Awesome. So that'll be 11 points of damage to the largest mimic.
Okay. Oh. The other two will pop out of the chest. And...
Wait, the other two?
Yeah, sorry. So 2 of them popped out. And then 2 of them were still in the chest. 2 more will pop out. So there are a total of 4 of them. It's just 2 of them were stuck in there. They
all took the maw damage, though, right?
I'm sorry?
They all took the maw damage, though, right?
Yes. And
okay, awesome.
They started their turn there, so roll 3d8 again.
Okay. I need to get more d8s. Oh, nice. That's 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay. One of them succeeded on their save, so they only took half of that. So let's see. But they are, as Marty pointed out in chat, they have half their movement, and they are not very fast, so none of them can reach you this turn. Navira.
All right. If a spell is part of my racial traits, does it take up one of my spell slots?
No.
Awesome. All right. So, she pulls out her sword, ready to beat down on these guys.
Mm-hmm.
As a bonus action, she's going to cast Branding Smite and go at it. And I have advantage because of Fairy Fire?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. All right. Just dropped one of my... I rolled 2 2s.
You can re-roll those.
On weapon damage,
yeah.
Not on to hit.
On weapon,
yeah.
Not on. So, does a 10 hit?
You're close, but not quite.
All right. Well, second attack.
Okay.
Hopefully this will be better. If not, these dice are being banished to the shame corner. One of those was a natural 1. Luckily, the other one's an 18.
Is a hit.
All right, cool. So that is... I remember what exactly it is I roll. That's right. All right, so that is I can reroll ones. I can reroll twos. Good lord! Oh my god! Okay.
You need new dice.
I really do. God, guys, hook me up with those new Kraken dice, y'all. That is 12 plus 2d6, plus 8, so 20 damage.
Okay.
And the 8 is radiant damage, if that makes any difference.
As your sword slashes into it, your sword sticks to the mimic.
Cool.
So you can remove your sword, but you have to pull it out, making a strength check. Your sword is grappled to the mimic.
Cool. That's great. That's real great.
And Lady Kaw.
So I just saw Navira's sword get stuck in a mimic.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Navira, have some bull strength.
Thank you.
And then I, as a bonus action, no. We'll just do that and then just, like, back off, join Gayle in the corner.
Okay. Just, you've got this. I believe in you.
I may as well just bonus action healing word Navira, because I think she took that.
Okay.
It hurt.
I did.
Tarbek deserved it.
I am thinking the right person got hurt, right?
Yes, I did get her.
You get 7 points of HP back.
Thank you.
Okay. One of the mimics failed its Thresher Maw save. One of them succeeded. Tarbek, so roll 3d8.
How many of them are in my range? I'm confused.
So there are 4 of them total. They are going on 2 different initiative marks. So 2 of them go. Some of you guys go. 2 of them go. Some of you guys go.
One of them fell. The other's a 7 and an 8. So, holy shit, that's 18.
That will kill the one that Navira's sword is stuck in.
Throw its corpse at its friends. You have bull strength.
And that means the one still active will attack Tarbek. That is most likely not a hit. No, that is a miss.
21 AC.
Yeah. Gayle, it is your turn.
I will. I guess since I'm back in the corner, I'm just gonna shoot one of them with my short bow.
Okay.
Are there any adjacent to... There's one adjacent to me, right?
Yes.
That she would have sneak attack against?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think... No, wait, that one's dead.
That's 21 to hit.
Is a hit.
And that's 46.
You might be.
At level 7, I think. Uh, 46 for level 7 rogue is, I think, correct.
So 46 plus your. Do you use a short bow or a long bow, Gayle?
Short bow.
So
That's another d6.
yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's 4. 4, 8, 12, 17, 19 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
And I will stay here in my corner where it is safe and nothing hurts me.
Excellent.
Go team corner.
Tarbek.
which of these, whichever one looks the most beat up, I'm going to spiritual weapon it.
Okay, that's the one right in front of you, the one that Gayle just snuck attacked it.
I have advantage, right? Because of the fairy fire?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, shit, that's a crit.
Okay.
Oh!
So 2d8.
That is 14 points of damage.
Okay. It's still standing, but it looks real bad.
I'm going to hit it with my non-spiritual weapon.
You got it.
Oh dear, that was not as good. That's I think a 12.
A 12 is a hit. Don't forget, you do have advantage, but...
A 13. That was with advantage.
Okay.
I got a 7 and a 1.
Okay. You still hit, so...
That is... Oh, come on. 3 points of damage. No, wait, 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage is enough to kill it. Okay.
Didn't take much force. It just kind of...
So... Okay. The other two mimics will succeed on their wisdom saving throw, so they take half spiritual guardians damage.
They take 14. So 7.
Okay. They will move up to attack Navira as a miss. Tarbek is a miss. 2 misses. As they both try and bite you.
Gonna do better than that. I waved their dead friend in front of them.
And Navira, it is your turn.
Can I throw the corpse at them like Lady Gaw said?
Sure.
All right. So that's
Eat the mimic.
just a strength check. And what do I get from?
So you get
Advantage on strength checks.
Advantage on strength checks.
Cool. All right. What is my strength modifier? Cool. All right. That is an 18. No, wait, 17. Sorry.
Yeah. You're throwing a mimic that is roll a d8.
Cool. All right. 6.
Okay. You throw the mimic and you feel like it does some damage.
All right, and then as a bonus action, I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Yep.
And then I what should I make it? I make it another mimic.
Okay. So Navira picks up and Donkey Kong throws a chest at the mimic. The mimic sticks to the other mimic and it kind of like flops over, and then a spectral mimic appears and smashes the stuck together mimics. Make an attack roll.
Alright. And do I have advantage on it because they're very...
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay, hold on.
I'm having the best time right now. Oh, dang. Spiritual weapon. What do I add to that when I roll?
So it's your spell attack. So it's proficiency plus charisma.
All right. So that is a plus 6. So 25
It's a hit.
to hit that. And then it is 1d8 plus spellcasting.
Go.
And oh, we lost him.
Yeah.
Time for everyone's favorite technical difficulty.
We've been having them all stream. So that's 11 damage.
But the good news is cat familiar.
Yeah.
That's a Yay! Group.
You decided to wake up.
Okay. That's not really how it works. Okay. Crap. Okay, well, he's back.
It's back. Ah!
There we go.
Yay!
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Uh,
My internet sucks.
okay. So, you hit. So how much damage did you do, Navira?
I did 11 damage.
Okay. That kills that mimic. So it's just a pile of mimics.
You just kill a mimic with another mimic, and I missed it.
I killed the
Basically.
mimic with 2 mimics.
Yeah, so she threw the mimic, and then she turned her spiritual weapon into a mimic and smashed the mimics with the mimic. Mimic.
Hey, if they get to match all this shit, so do I.
Anything else on your turn, Navira?
Nope. I'm just gonna look real satisfied with myself.
Lady Kaw.
Gonna look really satisfied at Navira too, like, job well done. And then she's going to immediately go into spooky mode, hold the lit feather behind her so she's back, does the weird, shadowy thing whenever she starts casting magic, points at the remaining mimic, and makes the sound of a church bell and have it make me a wisdom save.
Ooh. Did Daniel freeze again already?
Yeah, we're losing him again.
No, no.
It will fail its wisdom saving throw.
Wonderful. It takes 10 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my goodness.
Dang!
Hold it dead.
That is such a good cantrip. God, I love Toll.
Anything else, Lady Kaw?
Continue to look spooky.
Okay. It takes some damage from Tarbek's... Oh no. Those are all dead. Gayle, it is your turn. There's
So,
one mimic left.
what? One mimic left. Okay. Then I will just, I guess, try to shoot it with my short bow.
Okay.
Do I get... oh. Do I get, is it still under fairy fire?
Yes.
Okay. That's worse, not better. So that's a 14 to hit.
Is a hit?
Oh. Do I get sneak attack damage on this one?
Yes, because you have advantage.
Mm-hmm. Oops. That dice is gone. That's 11, 15, 16.
I will
That's
murder
20 points of
every-
damage.
It kills the last mimic.
Hooray!
Tarbek is buffering. Grandpa floats over to him, holding up this civics, and then vanishes.
Okay.
Navira is gonna pick up one of the dead mimics and throw it at Tarbek so that it just barely misses him.
Oh, misses. That's nice of you. He's frozen again. Okay.
You can stay frozen. Punishment.
Yeah, I also have to tell him that he can keep concentrating on spirit weapons or spirit guardians because it lasts like 10 minutes. Okay.
True combat encounter was Dan's internet the whole time.
Yeah. I'm gonna D10 to keep track of how long he'll have spirit guardians up. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, suggestion.
Go on, work with me, Discord.
Oh, well, there we go.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you. Your video's not caught up, but we can hear you.
Oh, is there a way? I'm gonna tell him to turn off his camera. Okay. I'll have to. I asked Soup to make us a technical difficulties like little banner so that when the screen or like an overlay, so because when the screens go all weird, there's not much I can do about it. Like I'd have to remake all the boxes, and by the time I remake all the boxes,
There's literally just go on without or just continue. Sorry,
okay.
I'm gonna turn on my camera. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Hello.
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 We can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
There's like a bunch of lag, unfortunately.
Oof.
Okay, well, we can do this one of two ways. If you can work through the lag, we have about half an hour left in the episode, 15 minutes to half an hour. Or you can log off and I can run Tarbek as an NPC for the rest of the episode. Okay. He just said that he'll be quiet so that we don't reset the boxes. Okay. And try and stay on the call. Okay. That's fine. We don't have a bunch more to do, so... Where'd my map go? Okay.
So now that all the mimics were dead, were they at least, sitting on something worthwhile?
I believe the answer to that question is no. The answer to that question is no. The real treasure... Yeah, the real treasure was the mimics you found along the way.
Horrible treasure.
I love them so much.
Okay. So, there is a door straight ahead of you and a door to your right. Or not, I'm sorry, open passageways straight ahead to your right.
Now, if I try my channel divinity, do I feel...
Let's see. The answer to that question is yes. Let me just tell you what you sense. Okay. Okay. You sense undead. A decent amount of them kind of on the edge of your senses.
Do I know which direction?
Yes, straight ahead.
So I'll turn to the rest of the party and be like, so, there's undead straight ahead of us. Would you guys care for that or not?
I mean, we're supposed to go murder a bunch of wizards, and I think they would be where the undead are, unless it's just a holding pin. So we should probably check it out just in case.
Sounds like a plan. not go straight ahead.
Hello?
Hey,
Dan?
hello.
I'm on my phone. I hope my data plan can deal with this, but I'm not using the video feature, so it should be okay.
Okay.
All right, we
Okay.
found we sensed some undead.
Yeah.
We're going straight to them. I also threw another mimic at Tarbek.
That's
Oh,
fair. Tarbek will kind of take it in stride. Even if it hits him, he'll kind of just nod. I think I've lost my door and chest privileges for this episode.
Okay.
It is worth noting the bull strength is going to last for like 10 minutes, so...
Also, Tarbek, your spiritual guardians can last for 10 minutes.
Oh, well, I guess we'll keep them around then.
Yeah. So, I'll say you can turn them on like a dimmer switch if you want them to fade. And then just turn them back on, like, undim them. Okay. So,
Fair.
You guys head straight ahead. As you do, in the hallway, there is a door to your right and a chamber in front of you.
Yeah, we'll mark the door where we came out from.
Okay, done.
We're still checking for traps, right?
Yes, I will check for trap.
So give me a
Short
perception.
breadcrumb trail of mimic corpses.
Perception or investigation check.
Okay. That is 18 plus 9. That's 27.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm. There are no traps. However, opposite the door in the hallway, on the opposite wall, is a secret door.
Secret door. Shall we go through the secret door?
Secret door, secret door, secret door.
This is a secret door trap?
No.
Is the
You know,
trap
to
trap?
find a secret door in a dungeon and not go through it.
Exactly.
It's like against Dungeons and Dragons etiquette.
Then again, I thought the same thing about a chest, but we all know that turned out.
Okay. So you guys open the secret door.
Yep.
You see a tunnel ahead of you.
God, this place is a maze.
Almost like it's a dungeon or something.
Tarbek looks directly at the camera.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, roll credits.
Lady Kaw looks at Tarbek like, what are you looking at?
Anyways,
Is like the tunnel like completely dark, or can we still sort of see?
No, it's completely dark.
Even
dark
though it's not the dark vision.
The people with dark vision can see.
Cool.
So, we going?
we've got the feather, right? Let's go. I like
do,
tunnels.
yes.
Okay.
The one person who needs the light source is holding the light source.
That's a good
I
idea.
can make another light source if you want.
It's a cantrip. I can do it as many times as I want.
Same for me.
Okay.
Gayle will mark the secret door when they're gonna.
Okay, cool. As you guys walk down the hallway, you
Don't tell anyone.
you see up ahead, floating in the air are about a dozen left hands, kind of cut off at the wrist, which make the stop sign, like stop, and then they point down. And then they kind of
Left hands, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Andy.
Can I get perception checks?
We're gonna get those. That's
Oh
natural one.
no, one for me too.
A
Okay.
dirty 20.
Actually, for me, that's a 0 because my perception is -1.
Oh
So
no.
Oh, well, that's a 6 for
Okay.
me.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
7.
Okay. Kind of, all of you are a bit distracted. Tarbek is the only one that notices that, engraved into the center of each hand is an eyeball.
There's eyes in those hands.
The rest of you notice, even with your crappy checks, they are pointing at an arcane symbol engraved in the ground. And can I get Arcana checks from everyone, please?
Is religion or history sufficient?
This is pretty specifically Arcana.
That's a dirty 20 for me.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Rolled an
Go from
18.
0 to 100 real quick here.
18.
That's a 1.
Okay, Lady Kaw.
Completely checked out.
Yeah, Tarbek, Gayle, and Navira. As the hands are pointing at the ground, you notice the symbol in the ground, and you recognize it as the mage sign of Hallister Blackcloak, the Mad Mage of Undermountain. You believe if you continue to follow down this path, it will lead you into Undermountain.
Back away slowly. Not ready for that one.
Nope.
Okay. Yep.
Just it's like, all right, no, bye.
The hands are there to warn you not to enter Undermountain. So,
That's very polite of them.
so you guys head back out. There is you can continue going the way you were going, or the door that was present in that hallway.
Door? No, wait, I don't have privileges anymore. Someone else make a decision.
Which one is the leftmost path?
From where you were standing is the way you were going before.
All right, so like straight ahead.
No, so, okay. So, you're essentially at a crossroads. You just came from the right, and you were heading... Let's see if I can...
Wait, are we just going in a big circle?
No. Okay. So you guys are right there. You just came out of this. If you can see that.
Oh, okay.
So you can either go down into this room or this way, which is the way you were heading before. So essentially you can go in the 4 cardinal directions. You've been in 2 of them before.
I say the way we were heading before.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got distracted with secret door nonsense.
That was some pretty legit secret, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Usually you have to pay to go to Undermountains. That's cool.
Yeah, you guys found that. You can cheap Durnin out of like 5 gold. Okay. You guys enter into a room about 30 by 40 rectangular. We lost Daniel again. 30 by 40 rectangular. And at first you don't notice anything in the room. However, kind of looking around, you realize there are huddled humanoids kind of lining the walls.
Did we go through the hallway or the door I cut out again?
The hallway.
Hallway. Are these huddled humanoid statues or
That's
people?
normal to have those humanoids lining the wall.
They are people, and you would say
Seems normal and safe.
that they are very similar to the slaves you all saw in Skullport. They kind of have the long hair, long beards, kind of similarly dressed. Clean, but unshaved.
Are these the undead I was sensing?
No.
Cool. Just gonna stare. I wasn't good at the situation before. I'm not good in it now.
Is there anything else in the room? Are there any guards around or anything?
There are no guards.
Do they appear to be doing anything?
No. If anything, you'd say they're sleeping.
We found the nap room.
Oh. Is this a separate room?
There's no door on it, but it is a separate room. It is a different chamber than the mimic room.
Wait, are they all red wizards or?
No, they're slaves.
They're slaves.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, the way out is unguarded, right?
The way out was guarded by mimics and traps.
Okay, but we killed the...
Yes, now it is unguarded and detrapped.
We killed the traps and disarmed the mimics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Tarbex accidentally might have done something good. Should we wake them up and then let them out? Seems quite sensible.
That would be probably the smart thing to do.
And it won't take that long either.
Okay. Yeah, you can go around and start shaking people. They kind of
Don't.
kind of look you all over, and if you explain what's happening, they kind of start to gather up, and in groups they start to run out. If that is what you all want.
Yeah.
They're humans, right?
They are humans, yes.
Can we lead them back to the room with the 3 doors first?
I mean, I've been marking all of our doors, so I could just tell them to look at the marks.
Oh yeah, that's
If we
true.
want to keep going, because I'm pretty sure we're going to raise some alarm sooner or later.
Good news. It
Tarbeck will
doesn't say
politely
there's a
ask,
limit to how many light cantrips I can have going at any given time, so everyone gets a torch.
Okay.
I will say, be careful not to be too loud and don't open any chests.
Or doors.
Doors are... Maybe avoid doors if you can.
Warn them specifically about door handles that happen to be lying on the ground.
Yeah, I did break that one.
Okay, yeah. Before kind of the last group leaves, they point to the corner of the room you are in, and they say that the wizards come from a secret door back there. And that they have zombies.
Great.
Tarbeck cracks his knuckles, puts a hand on his holy symbol.
And they'll say that there are other rather scary things in this dungeon, including an Etten with wings.
A winged two-headed giant.
Yes, and they'll say it's green.
Oh my god.
So, time to go?
Do you know where that is and how to not run into that?
They'll say that they think it's also back there with the wizards.
Oh boy.
Do they know of any other, pockets of people?
They say they mostly deal with the wizards or the Etten.
Are there any, secret giant killing relics anywhere around here?
They say they're fresh out.
Okay. I appreciate the sense of humor in these dire times.
Are you sure there's not any in the back? You check.
Can you check the back?
Let's see, the wizards might have some.
Oh, right.
Rip it off of their dead bodies.
I mean, I can like power slide into a fucking field of zombies and use turn undead, and that'll probably take care of most of that problem. But the Etten is a different story.
Yeah. As a party, you guys are optimal zombie fuckers. You have 2 clerics and a paladin.
Giants, not so much.
No, giants might be a problem.
I mean,
I'm kind of dubious about my zombie effectiveness because I don't get turn undead.
yes, you do. Every
Yeah, you
cleric
do.
gets it.
Yeah, every cleric.
Oh, right, I get it. Neat.
I do not have
Never
it prepared,
mind.
so
Look, I've lost my door
Cooler things
privileges,
that
so you
channel
guys are going to
divinity.
have to make this decision.
Say that again, Jay.
But I can do way cooler things with my channel divinity.
It's fair.
I'll use my channel divinity since I don't think we need to make anything right now.
Okay.
Neat.
So there is a you guys are in a room. You can go back the way you came. There's plenty of unexplored that way, or there's the secret door in the corner of the room.
secret door.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had good luck with secret doors so far.
You guys go
Like,
to the,
Shit.
check
we
for,
can loot the rest later, quite frankly.
check for traps, Gail.
Check the traps.
Okay.
Yay. Oh, God. Roll
Guidance?
another one. No, it doesn't help if you roll a 1.
Are these traps also made? Are this also made of stone?
Yeah, the whole dungeon is made of stone.
So I can technically aid another then.
Sure. Yeah.
That's how I'm justifying it, because I feel like if I didn't, it would just be kind of cheating.
So I was rolling again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's an 8. Plus 9 is 17.
You find the mechanism to open the secret door. You do not believe it is trapped.
Hooray.
Okay. So if you pop it open, you can see a chamber right in front of you, like a little hall, and then a chamber, and in it, or how do you want to do this? You can see a small hallway and a chamber. It is unclear the exits of that chamber from where you are standing.
I guess I'd go let Gail go first, because she's the only one not wearing heavy armor.
Okay.
So she can just sneak in and peek a little into the chamber.
Okay.
Sneaky peeky.
Yeah.
So you have advantage on your stealth check because of Blessing of the Trickster.
Need it. Ah, that's better. So 18 for stealth.
Okay.
Guidance?
So
Oh.
as you sneak your way into the room, you see kind of sitting on a throne an Etten with green scales and tattoos around both of its mouths that make it look like it has like a dragon snout and has 2 dragon wings. And it kind of hefts a bastard sword off the ground and says, one of the heads says, "Bone. Seems like we have unwelcome company."
Did I mention I casted guidance?
And the other head says, "That we do, Splitter. That we do."
Oh God, it's Bone Splitter.
And that's where we will end tonight.
I was waiting for that.
Oops.
So next episode, you guys will fight the half dragon Etten, Bone Splitter.
Oh God.
Unfortunately, it'll take us a turn
Join
to get
us,
there.
won't
so-
you? We have yet to have a TPK on stream. Throwing that out there.
Outros.
Are my guardians?
Outros. Your
Sorry.
guardians are still going. Outros
Okay,
and
good.
plugs. Daniel.
Hi, I'm Internet Connection Man. If you or anyone you know is suffering from internet connectile dysfunction, call our free number at 1-800-D&D fuck. I'm on horrible Barovia time and must be fate, and I have an essay that I'm nervous about. Hi, my name's Dan. Goodbye.
Liz.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, I'm Liz. You can follow me on Twitter if you like. I'm just here. Around sometimes.
Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. You can also follow me on Twitter if you would like for some reason.
And Mira.
Hi, I'm Mira. I am also suffering from erectile dysfunction. Get help if you can. You can follow me both on Instagram and on Twitter at Birds and Nerds if you want to see Chris Perkins and Jared Knabenbauer ruin my stupid shippy art with their cannon. How dare. Yeah, but that's me.
I'm Andy Hatton on Twitter at Andy Hatton or LaughINNDragon. You can check out my product on the DMs Guild. Thank Torm, it's Torm's Day. I'm very close to 200.
Wonderful establishment. Get the ribs.
Yeah. Or the chicken finger gauntlet. It's got 5 dipping sauces. Next week, Strike Team Beta is back. They are entering a different creepy tunnel. So, normal for Strike Team Beta. I'm sure they'll be crying in the snow. And on Monday, we will have a holiday-themed Ravenloft one-shot. So, yeah. Or mini-series. I'm not sure how many episodes it'll be yet. Probably at least 2. But, yeah. Check that out. And have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.